This isn't just some historical trivia, it's real, replicable science. A Stanford study found that the simple act of walking, even if it's on a treadmill facing a blank wall, boosted people's creative output by an average of 60%. 60! It is a shockingly simple and effective way to get that DMN fired up and let new ideas flow. Even the smartest, most innovative companies in the world have figured this out and actually built it into their business models. 3M's famous 15% time, where they let engineers just tinker, that gave us Post-it notes. Google's legendary 20% time is responsible for things like Gmail and AdSense. And Bill Gates' Think Weeks, where he'd go off by himself, produced the memo that changed Microsoft's entire strategy. They all get it. You have to create space for nothing if you want to get something truly brilliant.
So the problem is pretty clear, and the science is super compelling. The big question is, how do we actually fight back? How do we reclaim our own minds? This last part is all about a simple, practical toolkit you can start using today.
You know, the biggest thing stopping us is actually in our own heads. Here's the big secret, which comes from recent research. We are terrible at predicting how we'll feel. We think that sitting with our thoughts is going to be miserable and boring. But when researchers actually have people do it, they consistently report enjoying it way more than they expected. Our fear of boredom is basically just a forecasting error. So how do we start? It's surprisingly simple. Just try this. Next time you go for a walk, leave the headphones at home. No podcast, no music. Next time you're waiting in line at the store, just wait. Resist that powerful urge to pull out your phone. And protect those classic spaces from mind wandering, like the shower. All you have to do is create these little, tiny, deliberate pockets of nothing in your day. Over 350 years ago, the philosopher Blaise Pascal wrote that basically all our problems come from the fact that we can't just handle sitting quietly in a room by ourselves. In our crazy, hyper-connected world today, maybe the most radical and productive thing we can do is reclaim our right to do absolutely nothing and just think. So, what brilliant idea is waiting for you in your next moment of boredom?